Hello everybody, it's Severalto4 for another episode of Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. In the last episode, we finished up questing and all sorts of fun things. We also obviously got the final stone, and off screen I caught the characters that I needed here. I got an Ice Queen, I named it Yuki. I got an Ice Queen from the Glittering Grotto. I have a Lotus Babud, whose one of its names was Lothar. That just reminds me of Warcraft 2, or Warcraft 1 and 2. So I like that name, and we have Squashy the Sasquatch. It's not Sasquish, it's Sasquatch. It's the middle one, the one with the snow on its head. So it didn't really take me too long. It was about a half hour to get all of them. The Ice Queen is kind of annoying to find, but once you figure out which enemies it can be part of, it's more easy. But anyway, let's talk to Derpwin. Excellent. Oh yes, look at that. My, well now this is unexpected. I have of course observed this phenomenon before. I think you'll find this very intriguing indeed. This could well cement my standing at the top of the familiological fraternity once and for all. I'm getting rather excited, you know. Don't get too carried away, Derpwin. It's cold out here. You might get sick if you stay out too long. You've been out for like a month now. Is right, you know, you won't be much good to the familiological fraternity frozen into a block of ice, will ya? I think you'll find it takes more than a little sub-zero temperatures to deter a dedicated researcher such as myself. Yeah, really. What's the flippin' point, man? They never listen to a word we flippin' say. Oh, here. And we get a jumbo sun drop, a jumbo star drop, and monies. Also, stampy stamps. Alright. Oh, hey, we got a trophy. Humanitarian of the Year. What's that for? I assume that's doing a certain amount of quests. That was a silver. Nice. Yes, 60 different errands. That's actually the... Yeah, so you don't have to do any more, errands to get trophies, but you do need to get more in order to get more, merit rewards and stuff, like a trophy for doing more merit rewards. Anyway, we're done over here, so if you remember, we have to go to Hamelin. Yay! There's two things we can do in Hamelin right now. The first one is the story quest of talking to Marcassin, but also we can go back to the black market, which I'm going to do first, obviously. You know, let's just drop off the familiars first. I'll meet you by the black market, and then, yeah. I don't know if I showed this off. We got a turban legend I named Leguizamo, because that's one of its names. John Leguizamo is the voice of Glowbox, amongst other things. He also played Luigi. Oh, it's been quite a while since I had the pleasure. Just look at this place. I bet you're raking it in, ain't you? I do my best. Now, I've heard an interesting rumor. It seems a gang got dressed up in grunt armor of various sizes and sneaked into the palace. 4 of them there were, counting the little one, or so they tell me. That's... really? Haha, word travels fast, doesn't it? And there's more. I heard these intruders helped out the prince. Turns out he hadn't been feeling himself for some time. Flippin' heck, is there anything he doesn't know? Well, when you come sniffing around for armor, I had a fair idea what you were up to. I wasn't born yesterday, you know. Look, man, well, sorry if we caused you any trouble, but it all turned out for the best, didn't it? Indeed it did. I'm actually grateful to you. Why is that, sir? I have 2 children, you see, a boy and a girl. My daughter Grace, well, she's never been in the best of health. Her brother Hogarth is one of the palace guards. Since the prince went strange in the head, he hasn't been allowed any leave to visit us. But with Prince Marcassin back to his old self, my son will surely be able to see us. You should have seen my daughter smile when she heard the news. Over the moon she was. There's no medicine like time spent with the ones you love. Family is so important. It sure is. So it turns out that you've really done me a favor. Now I don't like being in any man's debt, so I'm going to reward you. This time I'll do better than rusty old armor. I can tell from what you're wearing that you're a wizard, Harry, and it just so happens I've got something every wizard wants. You got a new tale of wonder, the flying machine. Awesome. And now I will meet you by Marcassin. Alright, here we are in Marcassin's room. Guess what, your princeliness? We got all them stones. You have Mornstar's magic stones? So you recover the map from Kublai? That's right, your highness. Well, actually, he kind of gave it to us. Sorry. Kublai helped you. The sky pirate. He's not a bad sort once you get to know him. He took us under his wing, like he even gave us a dragon to fly about on. Tidy, eh? He gave you a dragon? Can this be true? It's true, Your Highness. Tangri helped us find the 3 magic stones. It couldn't have done it without him. The problem now is how to stick the stones back into Mornstar. I won't lie to you, you don't have the foggiest. We're kind of hoping you might be able to help us, Your Highness. Please give me the wand and the stones. I wish to examine them. This is a rather tricky one. Don't tell me you can't help us either. The stones are just too big, aren't they? Well, if it were a mere matter of unifying the size of the wand and the stones, my powers would more than suffice. But I'm afraid it's not only the dimensions that are out of alignment, there's another problem. One that I lack the ability to resolve. Hang on a minute, you're telling us there just ain't the wonky sizes we have to worry about? It's never flippin' easy, is it? I think I've got it. Just think for a moment. When exactly did we get hold of Mornstar? It was when we were sent back to the past, which means, the problem may stem from attempting to join the Mornstar 15 years past with the stones you obtained here in the present. As long as there's this time difference, so to speak, it may not be possible to unite them. So we need to find Mornstar here in the present? If only it were that simple. I had my men search for it, but it seems it has been destroyed. Not a trace of it remains in our time. Hold on, we brought it with us from the past, so surely makes sense that it doesn't exist in the present as well. Oh yeah, wait, what? Hang on, hold on. This is all getting a bit too flippin' complicated for me. But if I go back to the past, and it affects the oh, now my eyes have gone cross-eyed. Now I've gone cross-eyed. There may be one who can help you. I speak of Kulan, one of the 4 great sages. Her magical powers were the most formidable. Of the 4 great sages, her magic powers were the most formidable. So if we can find the great sage Kulan, she can help us with Mornstar. We're talking about Kulan, the queen of the heavens, right? She ruled a city in the clouds called Xanadu. But that place, that's a video game. Wait, no, that's Xanadu. Was destroyed, yes. Cheapers, her city was destroyed? Why is it always the flying cities? Can it really be 5 years ago? Yes, it must be. 5 years ago, news reached us that Shadar had attacked the celestial citadel of Xanadu. By the time we mustered our forces, it was too late. When Hamelin's airborne divisions arrived, Xanadu had been wiped from the map. Oh god. I'm afraid I do not know what became of its queen and her subjects, but perhaps, if you're lucky. Ha, fat chance. Sounds like Shadar dealt with them just like he dealt with your predecessor. Swain, please. That hurts. That hurts, Swain. In any case, it is not within my power to help you. For that, I could only apologize. Don't worry, Your Majesty, there must be another way. Well, if we can't find Kulan, I guess we'll have to try another great sage. Another? Well, Alicia is no longer with us, which leaves only Rashad. Yes, my father is sure to know something. Your father? Ah, now I see where you get your wisdom. Yes, Rashad may well be able to help you. Or at least sell you some babanas. Thank you, Your Majesty. We're not going to find anything out by hanging around here swapping compliments. Let's be off, shall we? Sure, let's go find someone who can help us. They're out there somewhere, I just know they are. Alright. Oh, this is convenient. Ah, that's right, I forgot there was a palace entrance warp. If only there was a warp the other way. But, yeah, so now I guess we gotta go to Rashad. Gosh, look at her! You can't just do that! You can't just stare and point! Oh. That's not the type of armor you find in these parts. There's no snout for starters. Huh, there's sure something strange about her. Hold on. Could she be... What is it, Swain? Is she a friend of yours? Yeah, we go way back. But seriously, it's that armor she's wearing. It's what they wore in Xanadu. That's really convenient. You what? But I thought Xanadu was destroyed. So she's a survivor, is she? There's lucky. Come on, Ollie boy. Let's find out what our girl's got to say for herself. Yay! This glowing lady is obviously a... pale, silent, glowing. You must be a Weasley. Wait, no. Yep, I reckon you're gonna need to use a spell if you want to have a chat with this one, Ollie boy. Yep. Unfortunately, she's dead. Gone forever. Luckily, we have Spirit Medium. Can it be? Can you see me? Of course. Whoop, you're not trippy. Of course we can. Why wouldn't we be able to? Oh, this is marvelous. And you can hear me too. Sure we can hear you, but if we're using Spirit Medium to speak to you, it must mean... You're correct. I lost my life some time ago, and you're the first to notice my presence. How did we not see you on the way in, though? Anyway. Well, we weren't gonna mess you with that get up, were we? So you came from Xanadu, did you? Indeed. The celestial kingdom of Xanadu is my home. I was charged with protecting our queen. But Shadar destroyed Xanadu, didn't he? So I guess you, No, I did not fall in battle. I was slain by a comrade, a fellow citizen of Xanadu. Huh? What do you mean? What you said was correct. Shadar did indeed lay waste to my home. The fiend made his way into the inner sanctum of the palace, unnoticed by anyone. Our magic had no effect on him. Even the mighty sorcery of Queen Kulan was useless. Or Kulan? I don't know where the accent's supposed to be. Kulan? I don't know. Kulan, but we heard she had the most powerful magic of all the great sages. Nonetheless, it was of no use. She was powerless against him. But Shadar did not take our lives. No, he robbed us of something else. He stole our hearts. He took the hearts of all who dwelled in our city. He stole all of your hearts? Indeed, and without hearts to call our own, we lacked emotion, we lacked reason. And that was how it came to pass that... Oh, is that enough? I can imagine what happened then, believe me. Shadar will pay for this. What happened that day, I will never forget. Its horrors forever etched in my memory. That's so horrible, to be killed by one of your own people. I'm so sorry. Do not pity me. My people still have hope. Hope? What do you mean? Queen Kulan, the Queen of the Heavens, she lives still. What? She does? But we thought that... Now that I dwell in the spirit realm, I could feel her presence. I can sense my queen's power. For years I have searched for her without cease, but she is not to be found in this kingdom. I sense her presence somewhere to the north of here, but I sense something else too. An evil so terrible I fear to approach it. North of here? You mean the Tombstone Trail? Maybe. Time was there were other kingdoms on this continent. Now there's only Hamelin, the odd town or two, and the odd town or two. If she's out there, we have to find her. We've got Tengri. If the Queen of the Heavens is somewhere around here, we're sure to find her. Do you mean it? Do you really mean to search for her? You have my eternal gratitude. Don't worry, man. We won't let Shadar get away with what he's done. And besides, we have our own skulls to settle with the fiendish scoundrel. Oh, stop trying to impress her by sounding all heroic. What he means to say is, leave it to us. I thank you most humbly. I am deeply grateful. Oh, I almost forgot. Should you find Queen Kulan or any other survivors from Xanadu, would you give them this? It was damaged by the fire that swept through our realm, but it is the only remaining proof that my city, indeed myself, ever existed. Sure, leave it to us. You got the wings of Xanadu. That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time to scout our Somnia to see if we can find Queen Kulan. Alright. Let's see, where are we at for time? Okay, we know we still got time. So yes, so what we are going to do is, just to make it easier, I'm going to travel outside the city. So we could just fly straight to the town, but that wouldn't be very fun. Obviously, yeah, we gotta go where the star is. It's actually not too far from here. And we have Tombstone Trail here. And to the far north is Miasma Marsh, but here, this is the town we want to go to. So you can fly straight to it, but that would completely ignore all this other area. So the other way to get here is to sail. Actually, you can't really get there. You have to fly in. But you have the option of sailing over here, and it leads us up to, there was like a little path there where we found a hidden treasure, I'm pretty sure. believe Seek Fortune probably won't turn anything up. I'm pretty sure we got all the treasures here, but there are a ton of new enemies. This is where I went to. Yeah, we got the 2 treasures here, so we saw that in a previous video. There are a ton of new enemies here, and this is where you farm for a lot of the rare crafting items. So I'm just going to go through the new enemies. I'm just going to walk around pretending like, you know, I'm just exploring this for the first time and stuff. At this point, you should be okay to fight the enemies, but just be warned that this is like one of the hardest enemies of the game. But anyway, we have Prohawks here. I'm pretty sure we haven't talked about them. 371 health, weak to fire and resist storm. So yeah, what you want to do is use fire. For a lot of these enemies, it's probably a good idea to get Swain out and just try to steal from them, not defend, just to see what kind of items they hold, because I think the Prohawks, oh, all be gone. I think the Prohawks have the possibility of, well, there's that, of a Gust Plume, but I don't remember. But the enemies really shouldn't be too hard here, but they are a very nice source of experience, especially the Toko Tokos, which we've met several times. The Toko Tokos are very hard to actually run into unless you really sneak up on them. But they don't appear up here. Here we have Floroboros, which I don't think we ran into. These are the other third version of the like Ouroboros is the Chloroboros and stuff. They have 383 health, weak to dark, and resists light, which is new actually.
Step aside.
So let's see if they have anything particular to steal. Otherwise, Moon Crystal. Okay, so if you're having trouble crafting, you know, the moon drops, then I suggest you know, getting. You wanna go maybe attack a bit? You know, I suggest farming from these guys. I gave Smasher and Tintin the Tomta Hammers finally to boost their attack. Now they're both water elemental, which shouldn't be a problem here, because there are actually a bunch of enemies weak to water, and only one enemy resistant to water. So you actually want to phase out. Oh, yeah, you can get a Gust Plume from the Prohawks. I was right, yay. So you want to try to phase out the fire weapons at this point. Yeah, that's a draw point for a Planet Crystal. I thought I saw an enemy here, but I guess not. So there are a few other enemies to find up here. Like the enemies you find on this trail are different than the one down there. You can find like Burly Hurleys and stuff like that. But yeah, let's start down here. Once again, the enemies that are here as opposed to up, you know, on that trail can really hurt you if you're not prepared. So, you know, just either bring a lot of items or something, but be prepared to spend a lot of mana. Anyway, we have a Gobspeed and a Claptrap here. The Gobspeed has 388 health, no weakness or resistance, and the Claptrap is 364 health and weak to fire. I believe the Gobspeed I want to steal from because they don't have the Iron Diamonds. What do you have? Drake Stones, that's what it is. Okay, the Drake Stones are really, really hard to come by. Let's see, I don't think the Claptraps have anything particular. But, okay, Sundrop, not too bad. And may as well steal from the Floroboros because yeah, and these enemies aren't too easy to tame, but they could be pretty good. There are a few enemies here that you might want to try getting. I would suggest the Aurora Lynx because it just ends up being really good all around. And Swain levels up, yay! But yeah. You should be able to go through here without too much trouble. What you see over there, the bluish enemy, that's a Hack Rabot. They have the Iron Diamonds. So you want to try to run into as many of those as possible. Try not to kill them.
Let's go.
When you run into a Madcap, though, one sec. Where is it? Hack Rabot, 383 health, weak to storm, no resistance. Madcap, 364 health, no weakness, resist storm. Kill the Madcaps immediately. Immediately. You. Okay, Rockfall, that's nice. Slice and dice. The Madcaps can really, really mess up your team. Wow, you are fast, Ponyo. I just want to, I want to get an Iron Diamond out of this guy. They can really mess up your team, and they can also heal their entire parties. So it's really bad. I really want your Iron Diamond, sir. I'm pretty sure you can steal and they drop it. So you just gotta keep trying. It's obviously okay. Or that can happen. Oh well. But yeah, you want to get rid of the Madcaps, because I'm pretty sure they can also confuse. Maybe I said that they confuse your party, and confusion is really the worst status in the game, aside from maybe petrification. Because confusion, you just run around in circles and they murder you. Gogo levels up, Gunter levels up, and learns Soul Shield. Okay, and Tintin levels up. That's a nice defense boost there. Let's see what Soul Shield does. You. Secret incantation to boost magical defense of a single ally. Don't care. Has anybody else learned anything new? I don't think so. Crosswind, Ear Splitter, Shower Curtain, Petrifying Poke. No, I don't think so. Okay. So yeah. We're not going to run into all the new enemies here, but like there really are a lot, and they're also like in different sections of the map. That's just a Pro Hawk. They're also in like different sections of the areas, like the eggs generally only appear... Damn it! That's gonna get away. Ah, did you see that? The Toko. But anyway, the eggs usually only appear in this area, I've noticed. As you can see, more claptraps appear here. That's a bunch of sour grapes. It's hard to find also. The birds really only appear in this section as well. Why is it running away from me? And we have a Thunderbird, which I don't think that we've run into before. It's weak. It has 376 health, no weakness or resistance. Once again, I'm going to try to steal from the Gob Speed, which is stupid because I really should be focusing on the Madcap, but I just want to try to get that Drake Stone. Luckily, we had a first strike, so it really wasn't doing anything. Yeah, they can use Thunderstorm, which hits all your allies, so that could do a lot. Let's try to get rid of the Madcap right away. Luckily, Zabumafu is really fast. When I first got here, when I was first farming the items a few episodes ago, before I ran into the Tokos and everybody leveled up 10 levels, I had a lot of trouble. I had to heal after every single battle. 2 Drake Stones, nice, okay. Seriously though, the Drake Stones are so annoying. This is like one of the only areas to search for them. Do we need the Drake Stones for things here? Yeah, now we can make a Crimson Fang, just making sure. Anything else I want to make better? Salamander Scale I don't think I want yet. Ironclad decreases movement speed, but plus 30 defense. Oof. Let's see, anything else? Did anybody here want the Drake Stone? I know the episode's getting a bit long, I'm sorry. I just want to get into one or... Oh, I can make this now, cool. Yay! You know what, let's make a, make one of these. Crimson Fang. Can we make the other one too? Yeah, okay, cool. So we got all the Drake Stones we need, I think, so that's nice. Let's just... I want to try to get up to the town, and then in the next episode we'll get into the town. So I apologize that this is dragging on a bit long. I just want to show off some of the new enemies. The boars only start appearing on the trail over here, if you saw the boar right over here. Actually, no, they appear in some of the other places, but they really appear mostly up over here. The Hyper Boar.
Here we go.
Hyper Boar, 438 health, weak to fire, resists water. Let's try to steal... Let's try to steal another Drake Stone. It's really the best thing to do. Okay, awesome. Let's see if we can steal from the Hyper Boar before we kill it. I'm also just going to do that because right now I don't really care. I'm pretty sure the Hyper Boar doesn't have anything particular that I want. Also, the Pro Hawk's going to kill me. No, I already stole from you. Thanks, Drippy. He only usually does that when I'm about to die. Or, like, when one of my characters has died already, but that's nice. Oh yeah, and it also gives you, like, shielding and stuff, so that's pretty cool. Okay, you're dead, and let's just get to going through that, I guess. I love how Haku looks now, by the way. It's just really nice. Okay.
We did it!
We did it. Okay, and Rosso levels up. There's a few more enemies here that I'm not entirely sure where to find them. But like I said, there's a huge... Hi there. Oh yeah, you get Power Stone here, and we'll run into these hack robots, which I'll probably cut. Oh no, we got an Aurora Lynx. Nice. Aurora Lynx, 390 health. Weak to dark and resists light. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really, really like the Aurora Lynx family as a whole. I want to... luckily we got a first strike, so they're not doing anything. So we got one Iron Diamond, and let's try to get the other one. Okay, or we get a Bile Pixie Dew. That's not bad. Yeah. I want to see if I can steal anything cool from the Aurora Lynx, but we'll see. Is Cold Stone. That's actually nice. And somehow Esther got herself killed. Honestly, I'm not really sure why she did that, but, you know, whatever. Okay, cool. And I'm dying too, but I don't really care. You know, let's switch to Oliver. We'll have Swain manage himself. Ear Splitter's always good to use. Slice and dice. Shake and bake. Punch! Haha! Okay. And I think that's pretty much gonna do it for this episode. Nobody levels up. We get another Iron Diamond and Cold Stone. Nice! Okay. Looks like there are no more enemies here. So in the next episode, we are going to head into town. Which town is it? It's Perdita! I mean, that's already been spoiled for us. But anyway, this has been Sephiroth Level 4 with the Legend of Ni no Kuni. Wow. With Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Let's make Champion's armor. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.